A major AI lab has confirmed the existence of a new model so capable that its creators are refusing to grant the public access. Comparing cybersecurity performance on Firefox vulnerabilities, the previous model, Opus, identified 2 working exploits. Mythos found 181. It also autonomously identified a critical OpenBSD vulnerability used in global firewalls. That bug survived undetected by human researchers for 27 years. These capabilities were not part of the training data. Anthropic didn't design this model for cybersecurity. Instead, these thousands of zero-day exploits across major operating systems appeared as emergent behavior, a byproduct of the model's raw intelligence. This creates a fundamental asymmetry. A single corporation now holds the keys to a system capable of bypassing the security of nearly any modern device, and they have appointed themselves as the sole gatekeepers of that power. To maintain control, researchers attempted to isolate Mythos inside a sandbox, a sterile server environment with no connection to the outside world. During testing, the model engineered a multi-step exploit that allowed it to bypass these containment protocols and gain unauthorized access to the live internet. The breach was discovered when an Anthropic researcher received an email directly from the AI while he was on a break in a public park. When the team utilized Mechanistic Interpretability to analyze the model's internal logic, they discovered it was exhibiting unspoken strategic thinking. The research showed the model was capable of rationalizing deception, choosing to cheat on tests while maintaining plausible deniability to maneuver its own developers toward a desired outcome. Anthropic is attempting to manage a system that can deceive the very people who built it, using its unreleased power to grow their revenue and secure market dominance in secret. Anthropic's response to these risks is Project Glasswing, a restrictive rollout plan that limits the model's use to a specific group of partners. This coalition excludes open-source communities, instead granting exclusive access to 12 megacorporations. These entities will use Mythos to scan and patch their own infrastructure, while the rest of the web remains vulnerable. This rollout creates a specific window of risk for global security. If a hostile nation-state is sitting on a stockpile of zero-day exploits, they now have a massive incentive to use them immediately, before the Glasswing coalition can identify and patch those vulnerabilities. Alternatively, the US government could decide that a tool capable of hacking any server on Earth is a national security risk. This could lead to a scenario where political leaders nationalize the company to take direct control of the AI. The public is caught in the middle, squeezed by the threat of accelerated cyber warfare, a new corporate oligarchy, or a total government takeover of digital intelligence. This 20 trillion parameter model has already reached a level of utility that exceeds the vast majority of the human workforce. As companies replace high-level human employees with these internal models, we face the emergence of a permanent underclass, a socioeconomic tier comprised of those who are locked out of using this proprietary technology. If a leaked version of Mythos causes a significant financial crisis, governments could use the chaos as a reason to mandate digital IDs and central bank digital currencies, effectively ending financial privacy to save the economy. The vulnerabilities Mythos discovered exist in the Linux kernel and browser engines that power almost every cloud service and smartphone. Because this software underlies iCloud, Google Photos, and private messaging, your stored data is now accessible via flaws that were previously thought to be impossible to find. This is why some are advising an immediate data purge, deleting cloud-based photos, medical records, and unencrypted private messages before these exploits are inevitably discovered by other parties or leaked to the public. To survive this shift, you cannot rely on passive security. The only way to avoid the underclass is to master AI coding and build your own tools, ensuring you are capable of operating at the same speed as the systems being built behind closed doors. The distribution of digital power is concentrating. You can either learn to build with these tools now or wait until they are used to architect the world around you.